NHL 3. Play now. Franchise hot. Franchise mode. Be a pro career. NHL 3. Online versus. Season online versus. Season mode. Draft champions. Shootout mode. Rosters. Season online versus. Season mode. Draft champ season mode.
All right. Let's see. What's out there? Alright. You need live streaming on my PS4. I'll do it right now. I'll move the camera thing a little bit here. But all I can. Oh shit! What is it? No, let's do this. Yeah, I can put some there. This right here. So that's better. I got smack hands, so do this. I'm gonna put this up a little bit. Set the streamline. There. This side here.
Should you stay or go? Go. Feeling like you're on your own. Oh no. Will we ever leave you alone? No. And it doesn't matter why we're known. We're just known. It doesn't matter why we're known. It doesn't matter why we're known. It doesn't matter why we're known. We're just known. It doesn't matter why we're known. It doesn't matter why we're known. It doesn't matter why we're known. We're just known. And if it all goes right, seeing our eyes, if I made it out alive, will you wait for our sight? Still you have some peace of mind.
Okay.
Season mode. Draft season mode.
Player.
And in your eyes, you finally see we've all gone blind. Have we all gone blind? It doesn't matter why we're known. It doesn't matter why we're known. It doesn't matter why we're known. We're just known. It doesn't matter why we're known. It doesn't matter why we're known. It doesn't matter why we're known. We're just known. So just lately, I've been beat down. I picked my head up, put it up in the clouds, wrap my dreams round. Something so clear, how can it feel so far but so near? It's a house of commerce, all the fun will oppress. They got me blinded by lights, and there'll be no rest for my gang. They'll be screaming my name, and nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. We ain't got no money, we're just living free. I just wanna be a rock star, baby.
Welcome to the stream on YouTube.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina. Along with Ray Ferraro, I'm James Cebulski. Minnesota's showing that winning can be contagious, isn't it?
They're getting contributions across the lineup. They get it from all of their players up and down. Even the stars who've taken a night off or two, they get depth support. That's how a winning streak comes together.
Opening face-off is set to go. Referee Gilles Levesque is ready to drop the puck. The Hurricanes take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. The Wild have the puck in the defensive zone. Moves it to Parise. Carolina's gained possession along the boards. Heads deep inside the offensive zone. Taken by Teravainen. Trying to get it out. And his teammate comes up with it. Knocked down at the blue line. Still no luck.
Yeah, no, try harder. Get it out.
Puck picked up by Hamilton. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. That goes off the mask.
Well, whatever you got to do, I guess. Man, those guys are lucky the masks are as good as they are now.
Sent in deep, and the forwards will go to the bench. Denies him on the play. Passes on over to Teravainen. Knocked away. Taken along the wall by Svechnikov. On their heels, trying to clear. And he moves the puck across the blue line out of the defensive zone. Scrum along the boards. And a heads-up kick pass over to his teammate. Carolina's across the blue line. Quick pass to Teravainen. And he comes up with it. Carolina's got it in the offensive zone. Moves it around along the half wall. Trying to dump it out. It's still in the zone and taken by a teammate. And now it's grabbed by Niederreiter. Sends it out right in front. Scores! They're on the board early.
Yeah, there's also a lot of people not in seats yet. Man, that was quick. He drops into the butterfly to try and take away as much of the net as he can. But the shooter's got enough time to find some room. He sees it, and he doesn't miss.
Carolina's on the board here, and they've got the home crowd right into it early.
Aggressively out of the gate, they didn't give the opponent any time to get settled at all. I love their start.
Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Minnesota's got the puck along the boards. Play blown dead. Penalty coming up here. Williams called for tripping. Played with fire. He got burned, Ray.
He's digging around for the puck, and sometimes you just get caught. This time the player goes down, and he's got to go to the box.
Our first opportunity to look at the power play unit set to go to work.
There have been times over the last couple of weeks where this power play looks great, other times not so good. But this is a key moment in this game, a chance to tie it up with a man advantage.
1 minute, 38 seconds.
Trying to get it out of danger, gets it out of his own end. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Dumps it into the O-zone. Koivu's got control of the puck in the corner. Gets in front of it. And manages to clear the zone. The Hurricanes gain possession along the wall. Here's a chance in front.
After coming to Minnesota in a trade from Phoenix, Devan Dubnyk's been their backbone for a number of years, and he makes a great stop there.
Officials blow the whistle. We've got icing on the call.
Nothing too smooth about that play.
Carolina's had the shot advantages, and they also had the lead. Trocheck's won the draw. Takes the shot. What a stop as he puts out the fire. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And his goaltender's not going to like that one as he scores, putting it into his own net.
Oh, you know he's just trying to clear the puck away. He ends up rifling it past his own goaltender. Whether you're up or down, it doesn't matter. This one stings. been the better team to this point, and the stats show it. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Sends it to the opposite corner. Minnesota's got a hold of it along the wall. Carries it across the line. Nice save by the keeper to trap that puck to his chest. We're still in the early stages of this period. Carolina's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Gets it out of his own end. Minnesota's got the puck along the wall. Carolina's ready to go on the attack. Can't keep a hold of it and manages to clear the zone. Puck scooped up by Galchenyuk. Slavin's carrying it ahead. Passes right to the front. Slides the paddle in there and pokes it away. Trying to get the puck out of the zone. And that's picked up by a teammate instead. And manages to clear the zone. Gets the puck in deep. Minnesota's got a hold of it against the wall. Gets it out of his own end. And manages to clear the zone. One last rush here on this power play. Fialo's got it into offensive territory. Puck grabbed by Shea. Gets it out of his own end. Disappointing power play effort as they serve up a short-handed goal, but both teams down back to even strength.
Oh, they're not going to think.
And look at this. It's a pair in all alone. Stays with it for the save.
He was all over this deep. A nice move, but the goaltender is right on it.
Doesn't go. The Wild have gained possession off the wall. Looking to make something happen along the boards. That goes off the stick. Donato's got it behind his own net. Taken by Foligno. The Hurricanes get a hold of the puck along the boards. Puck picked up by Shea. He carries the puck up along the wing. Drives it to the front of the net. That's 3 consecutive goals.
Yeah, the goalie keeps looking over to the coach saying, why am I still in here? 3 straight for them. This is a terrific shot. He beats the goaltender, but the goalie gets a chunk of it. Not enough. He can't slow it up.
Carolina's made this a one-sided affair here early in this first period. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Moves it quickly over to Vatanen.
Brady Sky, assisted by number 21.
A chance to clear.
Oh.
That's his second.
Their line has played really well, James. That's why the way they move the puck. Finally, the reward of the game.
Carolina.
He's playing the percentages. Drops into the butterfly, but it doesn't help him. He gets beat pretty cleanly.
Carolina's offense came to play. They are dominating here early. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway.
Scored by number 88, Martin Necas.
Let's it go! And there's the save. Quick feed to Hunt. Grabs the puck in the corner. Carolina's got the puck in their own end. Carries it in. Breakaway!
Oh, he didn't have enough gas to get the shot off. Really good work by the defender to close the gap.
Here he is in close. Traps that puck tight into his chest.
The Wild have been thought of as one of the league's better teams, and their performance thus far this season has shown they're the best, right on top of the standings.
Carolina's offense has been on fire to start this one, and still lots of time left in the first. And now it's grabbed by Edmondson. Minnesota's gained possession along the boards. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. Comes up with the stop.
He's sharp on that one. Nowhere to go for the puck. Now, once the second one goes in, whether you're a scorer or not, you start thinking about, hey, maybe I could get a hat trick. He's never had one.
The Hurricanes came hungry to play this one, and they lead as a result here in the first. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. And the officials stop the play. Let's see what the call is. He's getting called for interference here. He doesn't seem to like it. You like the call?
I like the call. It's a good check. Hey, he doesn't have the puck, though. That's interference. You can't do that.
Ooh, shit.
Here's the first look at the power play.
Well, here's our first power play of the game. You'd love to score on your first one if you get the chance, because that helps the power play.
Get it. Ooh, get it in there. Yeah.
That was a good-looking chance, but he
Oh, yeah.
He's got 2 goals already. If he can find a way to get a third, he's going to end up with a selection of hats in his stall after the game. I've had those. You look at the hats. Some of them are great. Others look like they've been worn for about 15 years. They're gross.
Carolina's been the better team here in this first period, and as a result, they've got a big lead. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone, and makes the save. Carolina's got the puck along the boards. Another stop by the goaltender.
Oh, he's on it there. Both saves are really good ones.
Comes up with the stop. He scores!
On the power play comes through. They move the puck nicely, and they're able to capitalize on the extra man. Sometimes you just got to put your hands up and say, I can't do any more than that. He did all he could to try and stop that puck.
Carolina's taken full advantage of their scoring opportunities with a comfortable lead here in the first. Puck is dropped and play resumes. Here's a short pass to Hamilton.
Just finish this up.
A little back and forth. With possession along the wall. Right in the slot. Moves it to Slavin. Grabbed along the boards by Zuccarello. Puck scooped up by Brodin. And he comes up empty.
Dead center, and he doesn't get a shot on net. Gotta be better than that.
I would think as a scorer you salivate at those chances.
You wait for it, you finally get it, and you don't even get a shot. Very disappointing.
Feeds it down low. Quick pass to Fogle. Puts it up front. That goes wide. Scooped up along the wall by Fogle. Stopped by the goaltender. He scores! It looked like he had made the save, but that's in the back of the net for a goal.
Well, the coach is going to have to do a pretty good selling job on the bench now as his own player rifles it into his own net past the goalie. You got to tell the guys, we can get this back. But, man, this one stings.
Carolina's
I love that.
on fire to start this one, and still lots of time left in the first. This neutral zone face-off set to go, and we are back underway. They've got the defense outnumbered. Ahead of steam now towards the front.
32 seconds.
Rask swooping in on the attack. Shea's going to play it against the half wall. Centering pass. Stopped by the goaltender.
Oh, he had to get up tight to the puck. In close. He takes away any room.
The Hurricanes have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Fogle's got the puck along the wing. He's in all alone. Denies him.
No, he's going to be disappointed with that effort, James. The goalie beats him cold.
Moves it quickly over to Svechnikov. Svechnikov's going to play it to the corner. Oh, the poke check. What a read by the goaltender. Takes the feed. And now it's over to Fogle. Snaps one from the slot. And that goes off the face of the goaltender.
We used to laugh about this and say, oh, the goalie's got to answer the phone because his ears are going to be ringing. But I'm sure the trainer's going to check on him here as this hits him right in the face.
Carolina's been the better team here in this first period, and as a result, they've got a big lead. Puck grab by Gardner. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Picked up along the wall by Foligno. Here's a chance to try to get it out of the defensive zone. Taken by Gardner. Minnesota's got a hold of it along the wall. Carolina's looking to break out of their own end. Here they come on the attack. Lets it fly. Routine glove stop by Dubnyk. Carolina's taken full advantage of their scoring opportunities with a comfortable lead here in the first. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. McGinn's got the puck. Minnesota's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Tries to feed it over to Gibbons. Return pass. Edmondson's got it in the offensive zone. Here's a chance. Fires the wrist shot. And he makes the save.
Dead center. Excellent save.
Carolina's got the puck along the wall. Stopped by the goaltender.
Sometimes you're in close. There's no room to put it anywhere. The goalie smothered it all.
Gibbons plays the puck. Puck knocked loose after that hit. There's the whistle from the linesman calling an offside.
They've been under so much pressure here in the defensive zone the last little while. They look like they're totally out of gas. This stoppage comes at the right time.
The Hurricanes are dominating in almost every facet of the game here in the first. Face-off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Puts the puck on net with the stop. Carolina's got the puck now. Trying to get it down the ice.
Carolina winning this one again.
Huge hit.
Oh, he got rattled hard. Not only that, he dropped his stick. Now he's got to collect himself and go pick up his twig as well.
Rask slugging the puck and manages to clear the zone. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. The Singles got it in the offensive end. Minnesota's got a hold of it against the wall. Trying to clear the zone. And look at that zip down the ice to wave off icing.
You've got to get past the hash marks to get it waved off. He does a good job.
Picked up along the boards by Suter. Stopped by the goaltender.
Slavin's trying to brace himself. He knows the hit's coming, but man,
Carolina's offense has been on fire to start this one, and still lots of time left in the first. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Shea. Moves the puck along the half wall. Quick feed to Trocheck, and makes the save. Carolina's been the better team here in this first period, and as a result, they've got a big lead. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Here's a blast. Makes the save. Foligno's moving the puck through his own zone. Taken along the wall by Greenway. Gets it out of his own end. On the attack along the boards. Deep inside the defensive end, still trying to clear. And it's grabbed by a teammate. And clearing attempt is a big success on that play. The Wild have possession along the boards. Makes the save. Grabbed along the board by Hunt. He almost lost it for a second there, but regains control of the puck. From against the wall into the open ice. Trying to clear. And his teammate comes up with it. Takes it in front. Slides the puck near the front of the net. Blocked in traffic. Puck goes out of play, and we'll have a face-off. Carolina's taken full advantage of their scoring opportunities with a comfortable lead here in the first. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. And that one's turned away.
Oh, he snaps the glove save off there. Excellent chance in the slot.
The Hurricanes have been all over them, and there's still plenty of time left in this first. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. The lane was plugged up, and that shot's blocked. Minnesota's gained possession along the boards. Puck lands right back onto the blade. Carolina's got it in the neutral zone. Stahl's walking the line. Takes a wrist shot. Big-time stick save. Puck battle along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Spurgeon. Carolina's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Minnesota's got the puck along the boards. Takes a shot with the stop. Puck picked up by Koivu. Dubnik's going to cover it up and get a whistle.
Even with the traffic starting to close in, he had to grab that when he did.
Carolina's offense has been on fire to start this one, and still lots of time left in the first. McKinnon's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Scores!
Goalie just can't keep up with this. He's close to the net, but he's still able to have enough room to beat the goaltender.
Carolina's been the better team here in this first period, and as a result, they've got a big lead. McKinnon's won the draw here in the open ice.
Scored by number 25.
Along the half wall with the puck, and that's broken up with a stick in front. Here's a chance to move the puck outside the zone. It's still in the zone and taken by a teammate, and that one's blocked. They'll keep it on the attack. And now it's grabbed by McGinn, and that one's stopped.
Nice move by the goalie to get out close to the shooter.
And there's a lucky souvenir for someone in the crowd as the puck heads out of play. The Hurricanes came hungry to play this one, and they lead as a result here in the first. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Hamilton's got it against the boards. Denied by the goaltender. Carolina's taken full advantage of their scoring opportunities with a comfortable lead here in the first. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. From the point, that's off a stick. Puck scooped up by Parise. Puck grabbed by Niederreiter. Into the corner now. Nothing.
No, he's got to get that on target. That's a scoring chance, and he doesn't even make the goaltender make a save.
Offense has been on
shit.
fire to start this one, and still lots of time left in the first. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Takes a blast. What a save. He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. Carolina's been the better team here in this first period, and as a result, they've got a big lead. Trocheck's won the draw here in the offensive zone. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Carolina's got a hold of it along the wall. Puts it on net, denied by the goaltender. The Hurricanes are dominating in almost every facet of the game here in the first. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Long jam in front, that's broken up. Taken by Teravainen. Stopped by the goaltender.
Aggressive stop out on top of the crease to make the save on a dangerous chance.
Here's an opportunity to clear the zone. And he's able to move the puck across the blue line and out of harm's way. Comes up with a blocker save. Obstruction penalty coming up. Looks like a hook here. Here comes the call from the official. Hooking the call and maybe a little sell job along the way?
A little bit, but the player's got to move his feet. As soon as you stop, if it's even close, you're going to get nabbed.
And they'll roll the power play unit right back out.
Once you get a power play goal early in a game, you start to feel pretty good about yourself. Now you get another opportunity. You feel like you're going to score for sure.
Puck picked up by DeSingle. Blocker save. Takes the puck behind the net. Wrists one. Again, the denial by the goaltender.
Stop one, stop two. The goalie makes a couple of excellent saves.
And he elects to play the puck. Takes it across the blue line. Takes the feed at the point. Shot tipped, and he gets his glove on the changing shot. Carolina's taken full advantage of their scoring opportunities with a comfortable lead here in the first. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone.
DeSingle's eyes are looking for three. He's got two in his back pocket. Dangerous player now. They'll
want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. And now it's grabbed by Dzingel. Here he is, in close. In front, the puck stopper gets on top of it. We'll get a little stoppage and play here, Ray.
Yep, goalies are going to jump on it as quick as they can anytime around the front of the net.
Carolina's offense has been on fire to start this one, and still lots of time left in the first. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Sends the pass over. Puck scooped up by Vatanen. Hammers one, and he says no! Under all sorts of pressure, here's a chance to clear. Dumba's got it in the defensive end. Carolina's got the puck along the wall. Connects with the long lead pass here in the middle. Williams has the puck against the half wall. And he comes up with it. Unbeatable! Great reflexes, another save.
Really sharp, never loses sight of the puck to make the second save.
Gets in front of it. Denies him again. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. Denies him.
Nice work in there after the...
Oh, here we go. You know the crowd will love to see this here.
Yeah, well, look at this, James. I mean, when the goalie's involved, everybody feels an extra layer of what the heck is going on. Dubnik's not so sure about the weight class here. He says no thanks.
Carolina's been the better team here in this first period, and as a result, they've got a big lead. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Move to the middle. A chance from the slot. Oh, what a chance, and he puts it wide of the net.
Good delivery. He got rid of that in a hurry, but he ends up missing the net.
Galchenyuk's got it across the line. The Hurricanes gain possession in their own end.
They don't score on the power play, but they accomplish a little bit here. They melt some time off the clock. They don't need the goal, but they don't want to make any big mistakes.
Carolina's got a hold of it against the wall. Maintains possession of the puck along the blue line. Minnesota's got control of the puck. And manages to clear the zone. Here's a short pass to Svechnikov. Over the line they come. And now he angles it across to Trocheck. And they'll be forced to regroup after the puck bounces out of the offensive zone. Now he takes it over the line. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. And that's picked up by a teammate instead. And it's taken by a teammate and stays in. And there's the save. Hamilton swinging the puck through center ice. Handles the puck. Snaps one on net. Stopped by the goaltender. Being stopped by the keeper. Picked up along the wall by Rask. With some momentum driving towards the net. There's the whistle, and a penalty is coming up on this one. Is that essentially a pick on that interference?
It is a little late to the play, and the official's right on it.
Power play unit going back to work.
I like what they've done on the power play previously here, and so they really want to duplicate what they've done. They have to be aware the penalty killers will probably change approach. They have to be sharp for that.
Moves it to Spurgeon. Intercepts the pass. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end. Goalie plays it up. Carolina's gained possession along the boards. Steps into it. Brilliant save. Read it perfectly. And he slides it quickly to Gardner. And another stop.
They're working really hard these days to make sure when they stop the puck, it doesn't stay in front of them. If they can't stop it and catch it, they want that puck in the corner.
Still to come in period number 2. Lots of action on the ice. And up in the broadcast booth, business will pick up. The iconic Snoop Dogg will join us here. Carolina's taken advantage of their opportunities offensively so far here in this first. More shots, more goals. Picked up along the boards by Dumba. Carolina's got the puck along the boards. Comes up with the stop. The Hurricanes are up big here late in the first period. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Moves behind the net. Quick pass to Vatanen. Minnesota's penalty killers get a hold of it. Heads to the back of the net. Sends it down low. Move to the middle. Wrist one in front. And rings the iron. Eriksson Ek taking it from his own end. Carolina's gained possession. Stones up with the blocker. Grabs the puck here in their own end. Carolina's got control of it now here in the offensive end. And makes the save.
In tight, he had to make an excellent save.
Just misses.
Just misses the net, but really the scoring chance is not dangerous if you can't get the puck at the goaltender.
Pinned up along the boards. Taken along the wall by DeZingle.
They've totally controlled the puck here on this shift. Now they've worn the opposition down. Eventually, you get a scoring chance or they take a penalty.
Gets it out of his own end. Quick feed to Vatanen. Heads deep inside the offensive zone. The Hurricanes fail to capitalize on the power play.
Immediately, this becomes really frustrating, but as they go back to the bench, the power play will look at that and say, we did a lot of good things. We do that again the next time, we're going to score.
Takes a shot, comes up with the stop.
Oh, this was such a good shot. He should have been rewarded, but banging off the crossbar and away.
Carolina's been the better team here in the late stages of this first period. More shots, more goals. Simple as that. Puck grabbed by Slavin. That sails over the net. The Wild have gained control of the puck along the wall. Picking up some steam at center ice. Stopped by the goaltender. Carolina's offense has been shining brightly so far in this first period. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Up along the wing. Shot, and he makes the save. Carolina's got a hold of it along the wall. Moves it quickly over to McGinn. Carolina's got it now. Steps in front of the shot. And a stick in the lane ends that threat with the stop. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. The Hurricanes have outshot, outscored, and all-around dominated here in this first. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Quick feed to McGinn. Moves it around along the half wall. Taken by Gibbons. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. Carolina's got the puck along the wall. And a great save. Grabbed along the boards by Greenway. Puck picked up by Donato. Trying to clear. And it's grabbed by a teammate. And his teammate comes up with it. Stopped by the goaltender. There's another stop. Scooped up along the wall by Foligno. Coughs it up on the play. Lets it go. That's blocked. Offside is the call, and we'll have a face-off just outside the offensive zone. Carolina's taken advantage of their opportunities offensively so far here in this first. More shots, more goals. Stahls won it, and now it's grabbed by Vatanen. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Battling for the puck, but still hangs on. Slides the puck down low. Point-to-point pass. Puts one on net and makes the save. Carolina's been the better team here in the late stages of this first period. More shots, more goals. Simple as that. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Oh, wow! What a save with the glove! Carolina's offense has been shining brightly so far in this first period. Don't go anywhere, hockey fans, because coming up in just a few moments, a very special guest will join me up here in the broadcast booth here on EA Sports NHL 20.
We'd like to draw your attention to the far part of the arena where we'll welcome all of our minor hockey kids here in attendance tonight.
As both teams head to their respective rooms, we'll go recharge ourselves and get ready for a big second period.
Hey. I'm gonna stop there and call it a day. Let's stop the stream.